Hello, Black Sheep. This is Tyree Ferrante, and I am going to explain how I got my name and why I'm changing it to Aliyah Eunice Ferrante. This is me when I was a toddler, and by this age, I had already been essayed by a male relative on my mother's side that she trusted to babysit me. And per my paternal grandmother, I had survived a potential murder-suicide. I don't know how serious my mother was about killing the two of us because she was very, very dramatical, but she did threaten it. And I had witnessed a female relative. She was essayed as well. So that was by that age. As I grew up, you already see that the name of this channel is The Chosen Black Sheep. Up until I told my mother that her male relative had essayed me, my life was fairly okay. We grew up incredibly poor. We lived in a one-bedroom apartment. A one-bedroom house. It did not have running water. It did not have a bathroom. We had to fill up jugs of water. And I'm about to age myself. We got that government cheese, that good stuff that you made grilled cheese from. That powdered milk. We stood in the line. Yes, we did. And we paid. My stepfather paid one of the neighbors so that we could fill up jugs of water. And we used a potty chair to use the bathroom. And I don't know where my stepfather went because he never used a potty chair. And, even the school felt bad for us because when it was time to donate canned goods and gifts to the poor family of the neighborhood, they brought it to my house, which did not bother me. I was ecstatic. But my mother, she was devastated, and as a mother now, I can understand how that would tear at her heartstrings and be painful for her. So, I went through a lot of stuff. And here recently, my fiance passed away. And I've spoken of my spiritual journey, so I'll just go into a little bit more detail. I decided to stop believing in everything because someone told me that my concept of God was wrong. For me, I believed that God just loved everyone. And that was it. I wasn't really one for believing in any type of religion. And they were trying to shove their brand of God down my throat, which I did not like. So I just decided I wasn't going to believe in anything. I'm going to start with a clean slate. Not going to believe in God. Not going to believe in any religion. Not going to believe in any spiritual beliefs. I was just going to go on a spiritual journey to figure out what I believed for myself. And what I came to find was there was something out there that I could believe in that created the universe and me too. and I was just a small, puny human in this entire universe. And that was it. Then I reconnected with the man that would become my fiance. He started talking about God, but he didn't preach to me. He didn't talk down to me, which was something that other people had done when they found out I was an agnostic. He just talked to me about his experiences and how God worked in his life. And it didn't seem as if he was trying to be manipulative and make me get that I needed to believe in God too. He was just talking. He was just excited about how God moved in his life. And he was not bothered by the fact that I didn't believe the way that he did, which is what I feel people should be doing. And it's because when I saw just how happy he was, just how excited he was about God, just, I could feel the happiness. I could feel God. And I just believed that this thing I believed in this universe had been there all along. I knew that there was a God and that God had never turned his back on me. And even when I did not even believe in God, he still had me in his hands. There was no such thing as me turning my life back over to God, because my life was already and was always in his hands. And boy, when I realized that, something just happened inside of me. It was just like pure happiness. And then we moved to Tennessee, and my fiance, who had been like this huge, lovable, giant teddy bear, turned into a man that I did not recognize. I realized that something bad was happening, and sought help for him. And we realized that he was suffering from his mental illness, which I had already known about. He had been unmedicated, and he needed to stabilize. And I thought that with enough love and patience and therapy, that he would return to the man that I fell in love with. And that is not what happened.